NDTV has accessed a new report by a US-based forensic laboratory which shows how incriminating evidence was planted on the computer of a key accused in the Bhima-Koregaon case by a cyber attacker. This was the same case in which 84-year-old tribal rights activist Stan Swamy was an accused. He died in a Mumbai hospital waiting for bail. Till the end, Swamy, like the others in the case, maintained that the key evidence against them brought by the National Investigating Agency, supposed letters from Maoist, was planted on their computers. Now, the new report by the Massachusetts-based Arsenal Consulting bolsters that claim, even raising the possibility that Swamy's computer may have been targeted. Arsenal had put out two reports earlier this year which had found that a cyber attacker had infiltrated the computer of Rona Wilson, one of the Bhima-Koregaon accused, 2 years before his arrest, and had planted at least over 30 incriminating documents on Wilson's device. The third Arsenal report, accessed by NDTV, analyzes the hard drive of another accused in the case, Surendra Gadling, showing an even deeper level of infiltration and surveillance, not just of Gadling's computer, but possibly of other accused in the Bhima-Koregaon case as well. According to Arsenal, this is one of the most serious cases involving evidence tampering that they've ever encountered. Gadling, 53, is a human rights and Dalit rights activist based in Nagpur. He was arrested in 2018 and has been in jail ever since. The Arsenal report raises serious doubts over the NIA's version, which relied heavily on these so-called Maoist plot letters in which, according to the NIA, activists allegedly discussed past and future Maoist attacks on Indian soil, including on the Prime Minister, charges for which these activists have spent up to over 3 years in jail, drawing widespread criticism that the charges were baseless, used to settle scores with the government's critics. Arsenal received and analyzed the hard drives at the request of the defense team of the accused, who in turn received it from the investigating agencies. This is what Arsenal has found in the case of Gadling in their latest report. Arsenal found that Gadling's computer had been compromised by emailing him malware. The malware was sent on 3 different instances during February 2016. Malware, as we know, is a malicious software that attacks your computer. The malware was packaged as attachments to emails from Gadling's acquaintances like Arun Ferreira, Harshad Lingayat and Prashant Rahi. These are screenshots that you're going to see on your screen from the report with examples of what those compromised emails look like. Stan Swamy and Sudha Bharadwaj are also CC'd in one of those tainted emails, raising questions over whether their computers too had been compromised by the attacker. The report says that by February 2016, the attacker had compromised the email accounts of multiple defendants in the Bhima-Koregaon case. The attacker also used email spoofing services, the report said, possibly to pretend to be Gadling's acquaintances. Gadling's defense asked Arsenal to focus on 14 important documents reportedly found on Gadling's computers. The 14 documents were delivered to a hidden folder by the attacker, Arsenal says. Arsenal says they found no evidence to suggest that the 14 documents were ever opened on Gadling's computer. Such was the extent of infiltration that on a single day, July 22, 2017, Arsenal found that the attacker was planting documents to Gadling's and Wilson's computer in the gap of 15 minutes. This is an extract from the report, which shows that the same file called financialpolicy.rar is delivered to Wilson at 1:30 p.m. and to Gadling at 1:45 p.m. on the 22nd of July 2017. Now, Arsenal says they effectively caught the attacker red-handed based on the remnants of their activity left behind on the computer, and as I said earlier, they've called it one of the most serious cases involving evidence tampering that they had ever encountered. We reached out to the NIA. They said that they would not like to comment since the matter is sub judice.